All right, let's see here. I haven't really looked, but wanted to make a video about using Trust Wallet along with the dApps that they have, the decentralized apps, in particular Pancake Swap. So to get started, what I did was I sent Bitcoin to my Binance US account, and I traded that for BNB. Then I sent the BNB to this wallet, to the Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is an app you could get off of your App Store app providing place. So I sent some BNB over to here. First I sent some Ethereum. I didn't know that for what I wanted to do, Ethereum was not the way to go. So I sent Bitcoin to my Binance US account, and I traded that for BNB. And I sent BNB over at a super low fee and really quickly to my Trust Wallet. And that's how I got started playing with Cake and Pancake Swap and that. So where I've been having fun is now we're gonna go. Let's go back, do that a little bit. So if you're in your Trust Wallet, then you could go to your dApps, and this is just your history. You'll see the list of all the different apps that you can use, or dApps that you can use. I don't know how they're sorted. They're not in alphabetical order. Maybe popularity, who knows, but I really like Pancake. So now we're on the main page, or what it takes us to, and this is actually a place where you can exchange BNB. I forget if this is Smart Chain 0411. Let's see here. 0411. That is actually Smart Chain. So if you want to trade to get Cake, first you need Smart Chain. Smart Chain and Smart Chain BNB are practically the same. They trade 1 for 1. We'll go here and we'll take some BNB and we'll convert it to Smart Chain. We'll trade half of it to Smart Chain. Swap. Here we go. 56-cent fee. That's a little high. Let me see here. I was going to write down all the fees that I pay while I play around here. So we'll start out with 56 cents. All right. And that doesn't change for the amount. I think most of the time I was paying between 20 and 40 cents for a interaction, we'll just say. We won't call it quite a transaction, but we'll call it an interaction. So forgot that my text messages come up, going for a bike ride later. Let's see, so now I've just received the Smart Chain BNB, so my balance of Smart Chain BNB is higher, right? So go back into the app, the dApp. Now instead of, what was that, 05 something. I thought maybe that wasn't the amount that I had before. Anyways, now I would have a slightly higher amount to trade. Sorry, just kind of doing that to make sure it refresh. The Pancake servers, I've noticed some things seem to be, sometimes the time it takes to do something varies slightly, so I think that they've had some server load, I'm sure. So here we have the basic page that takes you. Right now I have some BNB Smart Chain, I have some BNB, and I have some Cake. So here is where, if I got started, I could swap my BNB Smart Chain for Cake. Whoops. For Cake, if I wanted to for trade for some cake, and I will, so you can see that process. But my cake is tied up at the moment. I'll show you where it's tied up. Some neat things after you get started, after you have cake, is the pools. So here is the syrup pool. The syrup pool is where you would take cake and stake cake to earn cake. And right now it's at 143 APR. I have 1.6, a whopping 1.6 cake in there. The pot size is 73 million cake. That appears to be the, most of them show in, I bet that's dollars. Even though it shows the cake total, I bet that's actually in dollars. We'll see. Oh, I actually have earned off of that 1.6 cake. So then there's also farms. I'm making this video because it took me until today, to like 2 days using this app and playing around with this thing, to figure out how to use this other portion. So first I staked in a syrup pool because it was easier. It was I figured out pretty easily how to trade for cake. I wanted to hold some cake for believing its value would go up. This is not financial advice. So I believed that its value could go up. And so I traded. I wanted to have some cake. Let's see here. Let's unstake 5. So let me just go through here. If you wanted to unstake, so I'll be skipping around a bit, but you get the gist of it. If you wanted to unstake here, I want to unstake 5 of my 26 Cake BNB LP tokens. So those are liquidity pool tokens. That is a token that I first traded appropriate ratio of cake to BNB. I think it's like, say, 20 to 1, 20 cake to 1 BNB. So I traded 20 cake and 1 BNB for each of those 26 tokens. So we're going to pull out 5 of these tokens so that I could trade and show you how the app works without you having to pay the fees. But I'm going to add up all the fees throughout the whole video, and you'll see that for as reckless and just passing around and moving around your coin and having fun with it on these things, it really doesn't cost a lot. So here we're going to unstake 5 LP tokens. It's going to cost me 30 cents to unstake it. The very top of the screen, you'll see 0 BNB. I believe that's just because they don't have the characters. It's going to be pulling from the wallet. It's a 0.000 something. So, oh yeah, 002. So that's not significant in the characters up top. So I think that's why they don't show it there. But anyhow, this is going to be the paying to pull the tokens out. So always leave a little tiny bit of, I think it's smart chain that it uses, because you have BNB and you have BNB smart chain, but I think to do all the transactions, it only uses one. It won't automatically go to the other one, and I think it's smart chain. So it'd be very wise to leave like a $5 bill in case you need to do any kind of transactions. So it looks like the Cake BNB liquidity pool stake has gone down, and you might also notice that my cake earned has gone to 0. Anytime you add or subtract to the pool, it cashes you out for what you have waiting to be withdrawn. So you can either have it cashed out, or you could compound it, add it back in. You might also notice that I'm earning cake while I have LP tokens staked. So my staking includes both BNB tokens and cake at their appropriate ratio. It's like 20 to 1, so every token's worth about 20 cake and about 1 BNB. So let's see here. We'll go back out to my wallet, and we should see we should see a pretty noticeable difference in price, or my wallet value. Let's see, from $66, yeah, to 67, I'm sure. Oh, so I'm still learning too. So here I haven't. So what I did do is I have my tokens pulled out. Now you'll notice that there's no value. These on any of the other one, if we go to Pancake, you'll see it has its trended values. No case for Pancake LP tokens, and you'll also notice it makes 0 difference to the balance at the top of the screen. So now that I have my LP tokens out of the stake, I could go, oh, I'm on the page. I could go here to the main page. It's not the home page, but it's the page that loads when you log into the app, and it's the trade page. So trade, liquidity. If you ever have to get there from the menu, if you're ever playing around and you're looking at the farms and reading at the different tokens and what it takes to stake in them, there are a bunch of different ones and a bunch of different APRs. Yeah, 671%. Interesting. To get to this page, you go to trade and you go to the liquidity page. This is where you would trade BNB Smart Chain for Cake, and this is where you would add or remove liquidity pool tokens. So now, just a moment ago, they weren't showing up here, but now, oh, I was way off on those numbers. 1 to 5. I think I said 20. Yeah, I said 20 to 1. Yeah, 1 to 5. 5, it looks like close to 4 or 5 cake to 1 whatever BNB. That's not exact math there. So if I had cake and BNB and I wanted to add liquidity, I could just go there and add what my pair is, BNB to cake, which would purchase, oh, see, this is where I got the 19 per half. That's really helpful, guys. Really helpful. Don't give one of those a whole value. So if I wanted to buy LP tokens, this is where I would buy them. It's only going to let you buy tokens that are in a pair. I'm going to skip around here, but if you need to know what the pairs are, so that you might look and get some info on maybe one of them seems saturated to you. This is not financial advice, but maybe one of them seems like it's got no room to make gains. So here on this screen, see, this is what I talk about, the loading time. Granted, it's grabbing a lot of data here, but sometimes it seems like there's more use on the server than other times. So these have been changing a lot. Liquidity, that's what's staked or what's in those. I'm not actually sure if that's what's changed into tokens and staked or just changed into tokens. You can change into tokens without staking. You can just change into tokens and have those tokens and hold them in your wallet, and they will be tokens, and you can exchange them out at the rate that you changed in when you're done. You may not get, say if you put in exactly 5 cake and 1 point whatever BNB, that is the ratio. You may get slightly more cake than BNB, but the like the fiat value, I think they base it off of a fiat. It's really, really close. So the ratio from cake to BNB changes slightly, but it's been pretty good. Whoops, I exited all the way out. This is my history. I'm just going to go to the main page. Liquidity. Always takes a second there. My tokens, I want to remove. I want to remove all of my tokens, all 5, and cash out 24.5 cake and 1.27 BNB. So remove, confirmify. Let's see, 35. So I'm going to add that to the list. 35 cents. That brings us to 89. Nope, 91 cents so far. Oh no. There we go. Transaction submitted. If I scroll up here in the background, it'll pop up as soon as that action happens. So there's the contract call. And before here, just in the top, I've seen the the actual order. Well, I believe I had my tolerance as set tight, so this may be one of the times where I get canceled. Let's see here. Let's try home and see if it's got a... At the home screen, it does have your wallet, your cake. Hey, there we go. That looks like it withdrawal. I don't think I had 32 cake. I don't think I had 32 cake. So let's just see here. We'll go all the way back out to the wallet. Again, this is all happening in the Trust Wallet app. And oh yeah, I went from $76 to now it says that I have $400 in my wallet. Yay. So let's go back in the app. Let's go into pools. And let's stake some cake. Stake some cake in a pool. All right. So I already have some cake. First, let's unstake my cake. Max, confirm. 30 cents. It was 20 cents earlier. Oops, 30 cents. Almost wrote down 20. So I think that fee's gone up. Because I'm almost certain that I was paying 20 cents, and I was happy to. Yep, there we go. I was happy to pay that 20 cents because it was fun. I was having fun playing with the thing. I keep looking at the totals. It's been going up. It was 72 million earlier. So people are getting interested. This is cool. All right, cake pool. The cake pool, the syrup pool, is staking cake to gain cake as new cake is created. So I'm gonna stake 10 cake, 37 cents. Pending, as you could see in there. All right. Now it'll just take a moment. Boom. Now I have 10 cake staked, and I'll start gaining cake immediately. I had all the funds or all the coin or all the value. This is not financial advice. That I have on my Trust wallet, all in cake, and I think it was 160 cake or so, and I earned about 1 cake in 24 hours. So I was pretty stoked on that. The APR has varied a little bit, 143, 147. I've seen 150 something. So that does change a little bit. So now we've got a little bit of just cake. This is a single coin transaction. We've got that staked in the cake pool. Now I want to, first I need to buy some LP tokens. And I want to put some LP, I want to buy LP tokens and I want to stake them into the liquidity pool. Because that was a pool, now the farms. And the farms, you take a trading pair, trade them for LP tokens, liquidity pool tokens, and now we have a whole nother set of places to put in. So here it is in dollars. That's why I think the other one's in dollars. It's 240 million. That's been going up pretty good too. Also, look at this, 158%. In fact, since I've just withdrawn a moment ago, it's already earned off of my 21 tokens. So I want to add, oh, first I need to buy them tokens. Trade, liquidity. I want to add liquidity. I want to do BNB cake. Now I have two maxes here. If I go max there, I'm 1.3 and 25. Well, I don't have 25 cake. So if I hit max on my cake, that's 23 cake and 1.24 BNB. That's fine. But what I'm going to do is just go 1 BNB. And actually, I'm also just going to change it so I don't have a bunch of digits, just to make it a little simpler here. So I'm going to actually just trade a 0.9 BNB. It auto ratios, or I could say easier, I'm going to trade 19.0 cake and the equivalent ratio of BNB. And I'm going to supply. And those change slightly so that's, this value right here is, whoop. All right, so two things, that 0.9 0.9 BNB, confirm supply. That 0.9 BNB is what it shows the max total. That's only half of my transaction. What isn't shown here is the, say, fiat value of my cake. So just off the top of my head, wild math, because I'm not using a calculator, I am about to put in about $266. Oh, I like that says 1337 almost. $266 worth of fiat value. The cake, it shows the BNB value at the top and fiat value, but it does not show the cake. I just noticed that's interesting. Also, another 30 cents in network fee. So let's add that in to the running total. 1, 2, 3. That's $1.80 something right now. $1.90, maybe $2. We'll just round it up to $2. I'm at $2 worth of fees. So I'm gonna close that. Let's see. Yep, popped in. There it is in the background. You could say add 9.992. That little piece that just went away there. So now we'll go to farms. Just earlier I added to pools, to the syrup pool, threw some cake in on that. And now let's go to the farm and let's get some of this delicious. Here you could see if you had $1,000 worth of cake, in one day you're going to gain another 0.62 cake. Well, cake's worth like $6 or $7 right now, so that's not bad. There's worse things to do. All right, so you'll see that the harvest says what I have is now 0.01, but I'm going to add max amount of tokens. I just traded. I got almost 4 more tokens here. Now I withdrew more than that, 5, but I traded some cake and I didn't trade everything back in just so I could play around. If you are going to trade everything, remember to leave a little something for fees. If you don't have any BNB Smart Chain, you're going to need to add money to your wallet just to get your money out of staking. If you have everything staked in LP tokens, first you need to pay the 20 or 30 cents. I'm surprised it's 30 cents now. You need to pay the 30 cents to pull it off of the, and then you need to change those LP tokens. You need to split them up into the trading pairs. Oh, 27 cents. Let's add that on to the fee total. So there is some nickel and diming, but they're nickels and dimes. So we're all right with that. Let's see, 25, and now my earned is 0. So I'm yet to actually check whether that gets sent to the wallet or when I stake, if that just gets compounded with. I would assume that it gets compounded with. So let's go all the way back out to the wallet. I'll have some differences here. Yep, as the coins pull out. Most of the time, I'll see the cake and the smart chain pull out at different times. So the time that it takes to refresh to the app, you'll see half the money go, like that first 133, and then the other 133, unless they change much in value while you've been trying to transact. So let's see. Let's go back into the app and see if I covered it all. I think I might call it here bridge. Can't do that in the US. I've clicked on it a bunch of times accidentally, so it's kind of annoying. The trading, there is plenty of trading. You could trade into all different kinds of tokens. I think really BNB seems to be the preferred pair on this platform. It's all based on BNB. But there's all kinds of different altcoins to play around with the different things. There's a lottery, but it's been down. I think it's down, even though it just has a generic maintenance. And they now have changed the... Oh, never mind. There it is. Took a moment to go. That's still counting rounds. And even though it says in 53 minutes, it's just going to restart the timer. If you go down into here, into the voting, one of the reasons I think that here's the filters here. I'm going to go to active proposals here. I think one of the reasons that the raffle or the lottery is probably can't call it a raffle, huh? The lottery is down is because of the questions. These are submitted. You could just go down here and submit proposals, and they're saying to do a shared lottery, reduce the cake ticket charge because it's 10 cake, and that was fine and dandy when cake was like less than $1. $10 on a lotto ticket, people are hip to that. But when you have a $70, $60, $70 lotto ticket, and hopefully soon $100 or well, not $100 lotto ticket, but a $20 cake would be cool. I think that's why they want to reduce the cake price so it's not so expensive. It's just silly, I think, to do that. I haven't actually been able to get any votes on here. It just does this strobing right here. When I go up to here, connect the wallet, I'll connect my Trust wallet. It seems to indicate that something's changed, but it just sits and strobes. So it took me a while to figure that out, attaching a wallet and then seeing that change. And then I figured that you needed to attach a wallet so it could see how many tokens or pancake tokens that you have, so it could see what your voting power is, because you can't vote on a chain that you don't have grease in the game, right? That's the purpose of that, my assumption is. So I haven't really messed with any of these other ones. I wanted to check out Venus. I do not want to check out Yearn. I want to check out Ox, but that's all Ethereum stuff, as I would assume by the name 0x, or maybe it's 0x. None of these others really interest me. I did have a little fun, and I think I burnt a couple of tokens, and I think I have a smart contract that I could cash out on, as per the little transaction indicators that came up. And that's the churro avatar. And then I joined the Fearsome Flippers. I think that cost me a 1 cake there, but I have a contract for that, which I thought was kind of neat. Setting up your profile, you can pay 5 cake, and then a 6th cake for, I don't know, joining the team or setting it up or something like that. So the main page, I have Harvest All 2 there, and that's because I have one harvesting I would get from my syrup pool, staking to collect cake as it's created on the blockchain. And I have my LP tokens that I first traded my pair for tokens and then moved them over to the farm to be staked on the farm. So if I haven't done it yet, but if I hit harvest all, first I would wait at least until I had like a half a cake, right? $3, $3.50, $4. That way the fee, let's see what the fee is. Oh, 14 cents. Yeah, we'll do it later. 14 cents to harvest everything. That's nice. That seems less. Lottery's not doing. I haven't played with the NFT. That's it for today, guys. Have fun. Be safe. None of this is all for entertainment, of course, And don't get overexposed out there. Don't put anything that you can't lose. If you're not willing to lose every last bit of it, then don't play with it. But if you want to play with it and all you have is a little bit to play with, then boy, have I been having fun on Pancake Swap. Thanks, like, subscribe, share, and have a great day.